Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into iOS 26 Beta 7, which Apple has just rolled out. This release is now available for developers, and the public beta should follow shortly, just as with previous cycles. On my iPhone 15 Pro, it took up this much space. You can see the number on the screen. But depending on the device and which version you're upgrading from, it can actually balloon to several gigabytes. Alongside iOS, Apple also pushed updates across the board: iPadOS 26, watchOS 26, macOS 26, tvOS 26, HomePodOS 26, and visionOS 26. Clearly, the ecosystem is being brought in sync as we inch closer to the official release. This build carries the number 23A5326A, and that A at the end means we're getting close to the release candidate stage. In other words, the final public rollout is only a few weeks away. One of the more practical changes is found in battery settings. Adaptive power, available on iPhone 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, and the 16 lineup, automatically adjusts performance to save energy, like dimming the display or switching on low power mode at 20%. Now there's a new option: notifications for adaptive power. When it's turned on, you'll get an alert whenever the system steps in to manage your battery. Another interesting addition comes with DockKit, Apple's accessory framework. Now, compatible docks can keep the iPhone camera running in the background, following your movement even while you're using other apps. A new toggle in Control Center makes it simple to turn this background tracking on or off. If you have an Apple Watch Series 9, Series 10, or Ultra 2 purchased after January 2024, you probably know the blood oxygen sensor was disabled in the US because of a patent dispute. With watchOS 11.6.1 and iOS 26 Beta 7, the feature is back, but with a change. The measurements are now calculated on your iPhone instead of the watch. I tested it and it works, including background readings that sync directly into the Health app. Messages now has a drafts option in the filter view. Apple's liquid glass interface looks almost the same as in Beta 6, with only minor visual differences. As for RCS messaging encryption, there's still no update. Apple says it's coming later this year, but it's not included in this beta. Some users have noticed a refreshed hello screen animation when setting up a device, with smooth transitions between light mode, dark mode, and tinted icons. Overall performance feels smoother. Apps open quickly, animations run cleanly, and Pro Motion responds without delay. Some users have reported the iPhone 15 Pro Max getting hotter than expected, in some cases uncomfortably so. Battery life, however, is showing modest improvements. I recorded more than 6 hours of idle time and over 3 hours of active screen use on a single charge, finishing the day with just above 50%. System size has also been reduced compared to Beta 6. Apple Intelligence now takes up 6.27 gigabytes, down from 6.29, and iOS itself uses 13.54 gigabytes, down from 14.39. Benchmarks came in at 34,417 for single-core and 8,237 for multi-core, and should improve further once background processes finish. Looking ahead, Apple could release Beta 8 as soon as next week or skip straight to the release candidate. Public Beta 5 will follow soon after. At the same time, rumors suggest iOS 18.7 is in development, and all eyes are on the iPhone 17 event expected in early September. If tradition continues, pre-orders should open on the 12th, with launch day around the 19th. If you're already on iOS 26 Beta 6, this update is worth installing. It's smoother, more stable, and takes care of several annoying bugs. But if you're still on iOS 18, it's probably best to wait for the next public beta. That's the snapshot of iOS 26 Beta 7. I'll be keeping an eye on performance over the next few days, so stay tuned for the weekend follow-up.